First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Spartans and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Vandy head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So Vanderbilt is headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans offense to go on the attack first. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. They believe this guy could be a Heisman Trophy contender, and he's looking to get off to a great start in this, his senior season. Looking for a gap. It's Morris. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Commodores offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. Final season in college as he tries to get himself into a rhythm early in this season in his new home. Powers ahead, gets 4, he's down at the 10. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. Nice move to pick up yardage. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Got a man. It's Connor. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. On target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Got a little grass. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. He's got 42 yards rushing already. What a way to start this new season.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Newberry. Knocked off his feet. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. On the move, it's Newberry. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. Gets it to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Off play action. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The option look. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds a tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Trying to get it to the marker. Here's a little room there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Setting up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Hand off for Baxter. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff, it's Newberry. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Commodores will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll try it over the left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Knox. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Personal foul.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Here's the handoff. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Just a little off. Incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. About to have the ninth snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And they will score! Touchdown, Spartans! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5, and the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. In with the pick 6. Touchdown, Spartans. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Makes a catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Commodores will hustle to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Pulls it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Commodores!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They boot it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Carter. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Brown. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt, that's their 2nd. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. Got his man on the right. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Makes the grab. It's Morris. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Finds his big tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more snap coming before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He lofts one down the sideline. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at the away team taking on the Florida Gators. Now back to your game in Nashville. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
The Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. And the Commodores in the hurry up.
Hey, coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
To throw, it's Carter. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete on third down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Handoff from the gun. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. On the ground with the counter. There's some room. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the option, he keeps it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Got him looking run, he wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Baxter. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. At the 40, there he goes. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That
fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Going to the ground. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He's got the tight end. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Trying to get outside, it's Newberry. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Carter. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. And make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. He'll take it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. The run inside. It's Newberry. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, maybe some room here. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running inside. It's Morris. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed behind the line. It's Knox. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. He'll bring it out. It's Barnett. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now how will... There he goes! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They're going to ride this running back.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap.
Snags it, and there's running room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Gets rid of it. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Brings up second down.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you, and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. Under fire. Quick strike complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Little over anxious. Out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Carter. A little screen to the running back. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Dyer. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. On the run, it's Morris. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. This time he wants to throw. Fakes to grab. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. They'll run it from the gun. And they're able to make the tackle. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Carter. Grabbed in the middle, it's Connor. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Snags it over the middle.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making.
Going for it all. Got it down the field. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Running the red zone. It's Newberry. Could be an alley. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover. And after the turnover, there's a man still down, and we have an injury on the field. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Working that left side now. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. That's caught. It's Knox. Turning it on. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, it's Galloway. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Hampton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Spartans! And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The run inside. It's Newberry. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Time to take a shot. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Looking to throw, it's Carter. Hauls it in, and they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off-play action on first down. That's reeled in. It's Connor. They get him down after he makes the catch. Second down coming up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if
got it in stride inside the 20. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. In the red area, it's Newberry. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense lining up quickly. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown doors. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Here's the snap, looking to throw. The screen, and watch out. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, breaks into the open, makes it past the marker. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll try the counter. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll give it to Baxter. Spins away from the defender. Vanderbilt takes his 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Spartans. And the pummeling has started.
Number 5.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw. It's Carter. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. It's caught. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw again.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Commodores want to crank the tempo.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Commodores go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Carter. He wants it all. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looking for the 2-point try. They want to throw it. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. And, David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.